Hey y'all, it's Taryn. It is Monday, April 15th. Welcome. It is the last day of Hell Week for us. Hell 2 weeks, maybe. I don't know. So, thank goodness. Thank goodness it's almost over. It's been stressful, to say the least. I made the mistake last week of saying, oh, yeah, Wednesday was a really stressful day, and I said to Kirsten, you know what, even with all of that, last year at this time I had shingles, and I don't, so I'm at least going to be grateful for that. Thursday morning, when I was getting dressed, I realized that that itchy spot right here that I keep clawing at was actually shingles. So, hooray, I did that again. I still had some medicine left from last time though, so I think I've caught it before it actually started to do all of the really painful stuff. So, fingers crossed. My mom, sometime this morning, is having her gallbladder removed. She did call and let me know, and then let me know in no uncertain terms that she didn't want me there because she knew what everything that we had going on, and that my brother would be there and my dad, and she would be fine. So there's that. They have relieved some of the stress. We're not doing Easter at our house. Dax's mom is going to have everything at her house, so we'll go do that there. So that's a few less things that I have to worry about taking care of, which right now is awful because my brain is running on like 25%, if I'm doing that good. But anyway, like they say, this too shall pass. So I hope y'all have been well. I have done some stitching, and I tried to make sure that I have it all here. I have some stuff sitting here that I was like, did I work on that? I don't know. Because like I said, low capacity. It is not running on all four cylinders right now. But anyway, we'll do this. I worked on Wyatt's stocking. This is my my new hour per week project. I have learned about myself. I am not a dimensions kept kind of girl. They're beautiful. I mean, it's a beautiful stocking. It is. I'm a lazy stitcher, and having to keep up with one thread, 2, 3, 4 blended colors, that's a lot for me. So I've made little slow progress. I've put in like over here, maybe a little down here, I don't know. And I've started, like I did the back stitching around that one present and stuff because I can't leave the back stitching till the end. That's not going to work at all. An hour a week, this slow. I don't know if I'm going to be able to manage that. I don't know where to put this now. Well, I mean, I can manage an hour a week. I don't know if we're ever going to see any progress that way. But it's on my little wheel that I've spun to give myself some entertainment. I have spun my wheel. I have charted out on my little calendar for the rest of the year. And I've used just the same stuff that I'm working on now. And dear God, I hope some of it is finished before then and I get to erase some stuff, but I get to just sit there and spin the wheel and write things down, and that's been relaxing, so I'll take it. I worked for a hot little minute on Christmas Gentleman. And really, I got hardly anything done. I did some more outlining on him, some more of the back stitch, finished up his beard and stuff. And I came over and I was going to outline the bag that he's carrying. And then I realized that, because I was like, why isn't this working? Why does this look so wrong? Because it's really hard to see. There's stuff in the bag. There's no stuff in my bag. So I you can't even hardly see it right here. There's a little bit, the stitching, it's like the same color as the background. I put that in, and I do not have, I have so much floss. How is it possible to not have this color? I don't know that I don't have it, or if I have it and I'm too lazy to do the work required to look for it, but I've got to go buy that one and fill that in so that I can finish the one Santa. I mean, there are several others to go. I've got to at least get past the first one. But I made not a lot of progress on everything I worked on this week, just about. So, Celtic Pumpkin by the sunflower seed. I got a couple more rows put in, and as you can see, this one's only halfway done. I'm looking forward to getting it finished. I'm trying to see. I'm only about like right here. So I still have a pretty good chunk to go. But I'm looking forward to getting the orange done, because then the other's just filling in, and I can do that just watching TV in the car. I won't have to follow the pattern, so that should make it easy. Famous last words. That'll be so easy. I worked on my wee spring. This was a New Year, New Start from 2018, I think. I think. So I finished this pole right here for the clothesline. I put in the bunny. I have to tell you, I don't usually get into scale of things where they're next to each other, but I had to laugh because, you know, that's a quilt, and there's going to be a t-shirt here that's like the same size. That's a big ass bunny. That's all I'm saying, if you do that. But on the chart, he's white, which obviously would not show up. So I just grabbed some gray. I had a flower stitched right here, and I was like, oh my god, I'm off. So I ripped the flower out when I was putting the bunny's face in. I had done up to here and decided I was off, and then I looked more closely at the pattern after I ripped it out, and no, I wasn't. I wasn't off, so I'll put it back in because I like to do things twice. And I worked on this stocking for Abigail, which, like I said, I'm learning I'm not a dimensions girl. I saw something the other day that I thought was cute. I don't remember what it was, and I'm like, it was a dimensions kit, and I was like, stop it. Do not get it. So I've put in just a little, this right here, there's still some white that goes in there. And I didn't spend much time stitching on it because I devoted a lot of time to this when I had my time available, to getting the floss separated. And I love because you have things like, you know, coral, dark coral, medium dark brown coral. Seriously? Okay, there's no medium dark brown coral. I made that up. But still, you know how it is. And I have 2 new starts because why not? This one is a free pattern from Snowflower Diaries. On the bottom it says Sweet Summer. It's hard to see because it's in white, but I'm not going to put it on there anyway. I'm just doing the Little Mermaid. For Abigail. Abigail loves mermaids. And I have a tiny little start to that. it calls for, this is a flower in the white, it calls for B5200. And I was like, I know I have that. Why isn't it? It should have been in my fancy project bag with everything else, because I had this one marked as fully kitted. I don't know why it wasn't in there. And I looked, and I got tired of looking, so I just grabbed white. And then immediately found it. The B5200. But I had already started with the white, so I'm not pulling it out. This is just on a piece of blue Ada 14 count. This is so old. It came from Target. How many of y'all didn't even know Target used to sell cross-stitch fabric? It's that old. And then my other new start was this little kit. And this really should be really easy to do. I mean, seriously, most of it's outlining. This part is a charm. Most of this is just back stitching. I mean, the border is the densest part. So, as you can see, this is as wide as it is. I did a fine job of centering it. It's probably only going to be this long. I don't know. But there you go. That's what I got done. And it doesn't matter because I'll turn it into a little pillow or something for my not adorable tray. And I had a finish. I did. That's exciting. On the Lizzie Kate, what is this one called? Thankful String. I got it finished. Super excited. It's so cute. And I don't know what I was thinking. Here, I'll do this really close. But what I was going to put these on, I held one of them up against it, and maybe it's the Halloween string I held up there. They're too long. Seriously? I didn't even... I thought I measured. I probably did. I probably absolutely did measure. And I have no idea what I was doing. So anyway, I have to find another way to finish those, which is no big deal because it wasn't like I had them all done and ready to go. So that leaves me, I think, this snowy string to get going on. So hopefully I'll get that one done, and then I'll have them all done, and then they'll sit here waiting for me to do something more with them. So there is that. But Shelly has, who I was borrowing the patterns from, has already done the Thankful String, and she doesn't want it back, and I've done it, and I don't need to keep it. So we are going to give this one away. If you would like this pattern, tell me what you like about the fall. I know, it's spring, but hey, tell me what you like about the fall. I'll send it anywhere. You know, the regular stuff, be over 18 and don't say giveaway and blah, blah, blah. Everybody knows that. So, 2 weeks. I won't say next week because at the rate I've been going, who knows if I'll be back next week. But, so 2 weeks. I never make y'all suffer without me for more than 2 weeks. So, giveaway. There you go. That is everything I stitched on. I think I don't know. I started another one of those 4 Santas, the stripper Santas, for the kids' last year's ornaments. So I think I worked on that in this time period. But I'm not sure. So, and it wasn't much, so we won't even go there. I did, because I finished some stuff last time, and I hadn't bought pattern. Well, and then I finished this one, the Thankful string. So I was on eBay, and this was just too good a deal to miss. But I bought 4, but I did it in one purchase, so does that count as buying one pattern? I think that means I need to finish 2 more to be even. Because I was trying not to buy anything unless I actually finished something. But this was for sale in a set, and they were only, by the time you divided up the 4, they were only a couple bucks a piece, I think. But they're the snappers. January, February, March. This one might be my favorite. And April. So, so I got those. That's all the patterns that I purchased. Being so busy makes it easy for me to be good. I don't have the time to misbehave much. So at the office, we have a bell, kind of like a doorbell thing on the door when people come in, just to make sure that if I'm not right there, I know that somebody's come in. And I don't know why it started going off twice when people come in, because it's only supposed to go off once. And yesterday, it doesn't do it all the time, but yesterday when I'd gone to grab lunch or something, and I came back and it did it twice, and Dax said something about, I don't know why it started doing that twice. And I said, I'm a double ding kind of girl. And I said to him, that's not what I was going to say, but I knew you'd take it the wrong way. What I was going to say, because it's not the loud ding part that it does twice, it kind of does the other part twice, like in ding dong. And what I was going to say was, I told him I was going to say I'm a double dong kind of girl, but I knew you would take it the wrong way. I know, right? And he looked at me and he said, there is only one way to take that. So I don't know what I'm going to do with him. See, I can't even say I'm not a double dong kind of girl. Just, okay. I know, mind out of the gutter, people. I'm trying to figure out where I am and what I'm doing. Oh, I FFO'd that stupid rooster that I hated so much, that gave me so many problems. I love the way he looks finished, and the issue was not the pattern or the pattern maker. The issue was the stitcher, because the stitcher got off somewhere and had to fix it. So, without making him look deformed. But anyway, I added, obviously, just a little red check. And then this is yellow rickrack, and that I turned into little chicks. So, I was pretty pleased with how it turned out. I tried some other colors of rickrack because there is no yellow in him, but I just didn't like them. I liked the little yellow ones, so there you go. And since Easter's not going to be at my house, I haven't decorated for it yet because we've been kind of busy. There are a few things up here and there, but now I don't have to, and I can leave things the way they are and just put out some spring things too, so he'll get to be displayed. So that's one thing out of the box of shame, but I have many more to put in, so what difference does it make, right? Yeah, I think that's all. I think that's everything I've done. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I want to, oh, I know. I did get some other new stuff. I had these pretty cool Stork scissors. Oh. I like the pattern on them. And then I got this really cool pair of rock and roll scissors. I mean, seriously. Who wouldn't love that, man? I love that. I don't know what they call that finish, but I loved that for these scissors. So, there you go. I splurged. I don't know. I think I spent $4 between both pairs. Because I very seldom order something that I have to have right now, so I don't mind ordering something and waiting for it to ship from China. So, I did. Okay, I really think that's everything. I would like to, I probably shouldn't do this at the end of the video. I should do it at the beginning, but who knows. I want to thank everyone. I have lots of new subscribers, and I appreciate y'all coming here and subscribing and listening to me ramble. I want to thank Victoria and Cheryl for giving me shout outs. And Cheryl is her name. It's not just because I have an accent and I don't know how to say Cheryl, because that's not it. Her name is Cheryl. I will put links to their channels. Okay, I intend to put links to their channels in the description box so you can go watch them. They're both wonderful. So, go check them out. I appreciate the shout outs. And Cheryl said really nice things about me, made me blush and everything. I don't do that often, so I do appreciate it. I really do. Thank you everyone for your comments. Still have not found my diamond. I did finally have to give in and start sweeping up some of all of this paper coming through the office in and out and being handled a lot. Makes a lot of dust and lint. It really does. So it's kind of like I can't keep putting it off because it's building up. So I did finally, around the edges, kind of sweep and look very closely. The other day I saw something shiny catch my attention and I was like, oh my God, that's it. And it was not. It was one piece of glitter in our entire office. I don't even know how a piece of glitter got in the office. But it wasn't my diamond. So, yes, I have found one freaking piece of glitter. So, anyway, I'm still holding out hope. I have looked even in my keyboard to see if maybe while I was typing it came out. I don't know. So far, still nothing. I thank you all for your suggestions. And I had thought about putting the pantyhose over the long hose on the vacuum cleaner and going that way, but I have to actually go to the store and buy a pair of pantyhose. It has been a long, long time since I worked in corporate America, and I had to dress that way. Since before my kids were born, it's been that long. And I got rid of my corporate America clothes long ago. We wear jeans to the office, so that's the beauty of it being your own. You get to decide the dress code. Anyway, I think that's it. Thank you all again Thank you for coming by. Thank you for watching, subscribing, liking, for the shout outs. I appreciate it all. I truly do. You guys are just the best. You are. Y'all have a great week. We are going to make it through today. And then the truth of the matter is not a whole lot changes because we're going to file about 150 or 200 extensions, which means we've just put off that much work. But it is what it is. I'm humbled that our clients stay with us. We hardly have people leave, which is a wonderful thing, that our clients trust us to be doing the best job for them. So I'm not going to complain about having all those extensions to do. Hopefully we will get the Verley's tax extension done. And for those of y'all, I've seen a couple of you, that is how you say my last name, Verley. Y'all are trying too hard. I know there's a lot of E's in there, but y'all are trying too hard. It's simpler than it looks. So anyway, thank you. Y'all have a wonderful week. Sorry for the rambling. We will see you here next time. Bye, y'all.